Woo! We are
Woo!
live. I know this is early. I know that you used to be being the king of the late nights, the emperor of the midnight shift, the sultan of the sunset, and everything slick as shit. I'm here with my buddy Josh Moxley.
Woo!
Woo! Everybody in the chat, give me a goddamn woo! Make sure you got your cigars and a cup of nigger with your niggers as we all
Woo!
enjoy this time that we have on planet Earth together. Enjoy it. See, we got the Thunder Tank rolling with the symbol in the back. Woo!
Woo!
Joshio, please read these people what the topic is today.
Well, the topic of the day is going to be about relationships.
And the Herculean task that it seems to be in the modern era.
You damn right.
Is it just me, Josh? But damn, did our parents and grandparents and great grandparents have it so damn easy?
Oh, they had it easy as a motherfucker. It ain't the same. Dating is not the same the way it used to be.
Man, dating is harder than playing fucking Risk.
That's
And that
right.
shit can take up to 2 days. It used to never be this hard.
You know why? Because entanglements is a normal thing.
An entanglement. Last time I talked with us, entanglement is when the nature boy put you in a figure four leg lock.
Or
Like,
when Bret Hart put you in sharpshooter.
you know, what you got to realize something. When you had a relationship years prior or generations prior, you did things for a goal and not just for your happiness.
Right.
Maybe it's because of your survival. Maybe it's because you wanted to raise proper and excellent children. Maybe it's because you wanted to actually become the best that you can be and do so with one other person of sound and like mind.
Mm-hmm.
But now, woo! Shout out to me.
Woo!
Shout out to Mary. Shout out to Mike White. Shout out to Simply Unique.
Woo!
Woo! See, we're gonna go into it. We are gonna go into it again. Why? Oh, why is it a Herculean task for modern relationships? Are you going in there to work as a team, or are you just waiting to be like Shawn Michaels and throw me through the fucking glass of the barber shop and go on a solo run?
Man, I couldn't have said it better.
Because what it seems to me, brother Josh, is that there is a lot of men and women out there who just simply put are not capable of being husbands and wives.
Right. It's like it's not the norm. It's not the cool thing.
It's almost like you don't want to be a team player. It's almost like you're fighting against yourself. And then once you find that fight against yourself, you know what happens?
What happens?
You end up paying a larger price than you start.
Facts.
And it usually comes from the arc of dysfunctional children. It usually starts from having dysfunctional relationships. It usually starts from not being honest with oneself. So
Exactly.
you can't play tag team champions and the other person doesn't know when to tag it out.
Right. Yeah, you can't be tag team champions when you're on the quest to go for the Intercontinental Championship or better yet the WWF Championship.
No, you can't do that, bro.
Don't work that way.
And when you look at these modern relationships, I've seen on many podcasts where, let's just say, for example, the women, they want a high value man, but they're not gonna, they're not capable of bringing what he needs and the criteria of obtaining the high value man, let alone keeping one. So when you actually get into these notions, woo,
Hey, what's up, man?
what's up? When
Good,
you
man.
actually get into these notions of what's up, Mr. Chameleon 101, whoa, styling, whoa, profiling, whoa, gotta do it for the big man. See, when you go to these notions, you gotta say, you know what? I'm gonna be the best possible husband I can be. I'm gonna raise some damn good children. I'm gonna love and protect and provide for my wife. And back in the day, your wife used to say, I'm gonna nurture these children. I'm gonna give them the nutrients that they need. I'm gonna teach them well to be even better than what my husband and I came up with. And now all you see is a bunch of selfishness. I want to get your thoughts on it, Josh and Chaos.
Yeah, I'm
Chaos, you
little
there, bro?
somewhere. I'm here, but I'm moving around.
Or is
I'm
he
not
still sitting?
around the
All right.
house, so
Well, yeah.
you can hear me good? Hold
It's a
on.
lot
That
of
sound
There's
good?
a lot
selfishness
of
going
echo
on.
and noise.
Yeah, because I'm
Can you hear
not
me?
at the household. I'm out in the real
Charles,
talking.
can you hear me?
Yeah,
Yep.
I can hear you. I can hear you.
All right, bet. Now, what I was saying was, yeah, it's a lot of selfishness going on. It's like I'm gonna do me, but if I go and cheat or whatever and do my thing, you can't do shit either. It's my thing is being a hoe is one thing, but if you're gonna be a hoe, be a hoe. But my thing is, don't be a hoe and be in a relationship. It's a difference. You know what I'm saying? You want to belong to the streets, but don't reap the benefits of a good brother that's doing right by you, and vice versa. If you're a dude and you want to be a hoe. But don't reap the benefits of a chick. Goes both ways.
Exactly. You can't say that I want to go fuck this person head up. You know what the old players used to say when you deal with a girl, don't fuck it up for the next guy, man. Don't fuck it up for the next guy. You
That's
can't.
right. Look, I'm
You
on.
can't. Oh, go ahead.
I'm over here on my gangster shit. I'm chilling outside, fucking crusty ass feet out and shit, cause I don't give a fuck today. I don't.
What you been sipping on, man?
Jack and Coke, and I'm just waiting for the rain to come. That was a jokey joke, but seriously, I think the rain is gonna come today.
Oh, needs to because
And
there's
these,
some blazing saddles outside and shit.
yeah, and these goofy ass lawnmowers that moved my grill, fucking bitches. They could have. If you're gonna move my grill, at least clean the grates. Damn it! I want to grill this weekend.
Oh
Weird.
yeah. But when it comes to these damn relationships nowadays, it's like you playing fucking Jeopardy and shit.
Right.
I'll take entanglements for 2,000. you
Fact.
know, you know, I just don't understand it. Like, are we allowed to actually put up a standard?
Right.
So you know what?
All right, let me see if I'm still echoing. Oh,
Nah, you're not echoing, bro. You sound good.
yeah, because I got this thing on my ear. Let me see what title, Charles, because I didn't get a chance to look at the
The Her-
title because I'm
It's the
not like
Herculean task of modern dating.
modern dating.
Modern
Yeah,
dating. Herculean task of modern dating.
I
You know,
see.
it's bad enough if you get bluffed out like you're playing Texas Hold'em or Five Club Stud.
You stupid.
Then,
Well, okay. I was gonna say something in regards to this modern dating. As a man, and I'm not really succumbed to or being on one yet, but as I get older, like you, Charles, that times that as men we come to a point in life we want to know what we want, and we go in and entertain this female. It makes me want to say being upfront, honest, will not really hurt in like our age now. You know what I'm saying? But it might hurt somebody younger because a lot of young dudes, especially in the society, don't know how to accept or take rejection from a chick. You know,
That is very true.
and this is the weakness that plagues a lot of young males today in the West is can you handle rejection? Can you bounce back?
I
Can you
agree.
say shake it off? Not just a breaking relationship, but can you shake off just a simple rejection? I talked to one of my mom's cousins, and he passed away sometime. Um, he through conversation, he does not like to deal with rejection, and this man is almost pushing 70. You get me?
How old is he?
He's very up there in age. He was in his
Okay.
60s. But it goes back to you in the stage of life as a man, developing as a man. The one of the few things you have to overcome and either accept is you gotta soon accept forms of rejection if you're trying to shoot your shot to any woman. And I think we don't do that enough as males. Regardless if
I
we
agree.
shoot our shot and women say yay or nay, we have to come to a point for our development as men, if we're gonna be out here in the market dating any woman, that rejection is a possibility. It could be
Yeah.
imminent, but how you bounce back from that is going to determine where you lie as a man, your maturity, how you could deal with it. And say, all right, let me next woman, because you might say no, but someone's going to say yes. You know what I'm saying? And I'm gonna shoot my shot to any woman until I get what is needed or I want. You get me? So that's what I want to lay out.
See, I'm glad you talked about rejection. A healthy dose of rejection ain't gonna hurt nobody. Oh. But when you when you start becoming into the obsessive realm, you got to keep it within reality. This person doesn't like me. Oh well, find the chick that does. But at the same time, don't be the person always having to kiss one's ass because you're
Exactly.
going to be the sucker. So, being what it says, why does it seem so hard for guys to date now when you have more access to stuff? When you have more access to when you have more access to the internet, Facebook, Instagram, is it because it makes you lazy? Or is it because you just don't know what to do or you're just not competitive enough? Which one is it?
Right. I mean,
So,
I used to be scared shitless of rejection until I hit my like mid-20s, and now I'm here in my late 20s, and I don't really give a shit. It is what
hey,
it is. The worst thing a chick can say is no. Who cares? There's more women in the world than men.
yeah, we're going to tell you no. Why?
Oh my god!
Shake
But
out.
it goes back again, gentlemen, fellas, that a lot of men don't understand that you gotta get out of this mind of scarcity when it comes to the female element. You know what I'm saying? That's why the world is centered where there's gonna be more women than men. It has to be set like that because imagine if there was less women and more men. Then obviously you as a man, your game has to be seriously tight. You know what I'm saying? Just to get that validation that one woman. And most like usually you have to kill to get to that one woman. They always say it's in nature. Animals do it. Certain people, humans, back in time before we into technology or industrialization, we had to do things just to get that woman. You know what I'm saying?
Well, the number one thing is confidence. You don't have to. Your game don't have to be 100%, but you got to have confidence.
And I think that's what's missing. A lack of confidence, but you get confidence from trial and error.
Oh yeah.
You get confidence from trial and error. You get confidence from
Understanding what goes on in life. You know what I'm saying?
Uh-huh. And the funny thing is, the key word that you said, Charles, was practice. That's like the that all female podcast you was on a couple of weeks ago when one of the chicks was like, "Oh, well, y'all use ugly girls for practice. What the fuck else are they good for?" I
Yeah.
mean, Would you rather us use them for practice, or would you rather us fuck them, leave them, and break their heart? I mean, yeah, we're gonna try to practice our game on them so we can go to the better looking chicks and say, hey, what's good? You know what I'm saying? Let me get your number, blah blah blah. You know what I'm saying? Don't get me wrong. I'm not saying that ugly chicks shouldn't find a man, because there's gonna be niggas out here that's desperate enough to get with that. Just not gonna be any of us on this panel or
Here's the
anybody
secret.
else listening.
Here's the secret. A lot of ugly chicks like the bodies. They like the dick. You heard
That's
me?
right.
A lot of women like dick just as much as we like pussy, if not more. Oh, shocking! I know, shocking. Boss of Fountain, you ain't shit. Never claimed to be. Never claimed to be. But yet, when we look at that truth, we want to say, why do y'all make it so desperate? Y'all want to wait till like you got 4 or 5 kids, and then you want to act like you like the fucking holy Madonna. Oh, we can't do anything. What? What? You got more babies than Papa Smurf got Smurfs, and you try to act. I swear to God, it's just funny. Like, it's so complicated. Like, I want to date a guy that can do a lot for me, and you just think it to yourself, why didn't you start out that damn way? That's the same thing about a dude who says, I want my woman to be this, that, and the fourth. Hey, you knew that chick was a hoe.
Right.
You knew she was a hoe. How do you know? Check the hoe facts.
Exactly.
Was she somebody that everybody else looked at and said, you know what, she's got a motherly essence? No? Then Lucy, we got a fucking problem. If she got a lot of male friends, yeah. She's boning at least 75% of them. Sorry.
Yeah, she belonged to the streets.
You belong to the night. You belong to the streets. Right. I mean, don't get me wrong. We like whores. We like sluts.
We just ain't putting no ring on these stink ass fingers.
Oh no.
That's not how it works out here, B.
Oh no. Can't do that. I can't go for that. No, can do. All of those told you that.
Hell to the no.
Sorry. Well, it's not fair. You won't accept me in my 326,000 bodies.
Shit, I'm sorry, and I'm pretty sure any female that's listening to this probably won't agree with me, but fuck it, I'm gonna say it anyway. The more bodies you got on your body count, the less value you have, and the more soft my dick is gonna be. So, and like it's like they say, anytime you ask a chick what her body count is, and whatever she tell you, you got to multiply that motherfucker by 7.
But you got to understand this, right? Here's what makes the dating market even more complicated. Nobody knows their value, or at least they fake like they don't.
Bro, you got chicks that's a -1 that think they could get Channing Tatum or Denzel Washington. It don't work that way. You got to know your ugly limits.
Like if you're built like Luffy when he transforms into fucking Gear 3, like, yeah, Google that. And
right.
you'll
Be looking like motherfucking Baraka from Mortal Kombat and shit. Know your limits.
Know your limits. Like when you look like somebody should yell, finish him. Like, that's when you know you probably not high enough for those dudes.
Facts.
When the song comes on in the club, you pretty when I'm drunk, and that's when everybody want to dance with you. That should let you know. That should. Oh, you trying to call me ugly? No. You're not ugly. I mean, you just got some sexy ankles. I mean, that's it. But you at least got some sexy ankles.
Sexy ankles. Sexy cankles or sexy ankles?
Sometimes cankles.
I
Oh God.
would imagine cankles smelling like mustard, mayonnaise, and hot dog water.
Well,
Yeah, not a pretty sight.
you know, well, you don't want to date them chicks that got the face of afterbirth. No, no, no.
Ugh.
Woo,
Chicks out here looking like Shrek and shit.
woo.
Oh yeah,
And
shout out to Leon because I know you listening.
and it goes fair for the fellas as well. It goes fair for the fellas. See, you can't go up there looking like Freddy Krueger's little brother.
And then on top of that, if you my thing is, even if you're gonna be an ugly nigga, you gotta have some type of game. Like me, I ain't the best looking nigga in the world, but you know, I could laugh a chick out of her drawers.
I have done it.
That's right.
Like, ha ha ha. Ooh, oh, Victoria's Secrets.
This nigga said Victoria's Secret.
You know? like, here's the crazy part that people don't understand. When you actually become a valuable man, I'm not even gonna say high value. You gotta learn your place in a life and actually be realistic to yourself. You gotta be
Right.
realistic. You gotta know where you stand. Don't be trying to get Bria Miles and you look like you just forgot to wash up like 3 days in a row. Woo! Oh yeah, my bad is here. Woo! Sup?
You know another thing I don't get is like,
we all running. Trust me.
hey Charles, you know another thing I don't get is like females that have low hygiene and they think that they supposed to get the top notch nigga. I'm sorry, your breath can't be smelling like just all the worst things in the world. Worse than hot dog water. Worse than roach wings. Okay. And
Jesus
think you gonna get the man of your fucking dreams. Brush your teeth and gargle. Son of a
Jesus
bitch.
Christ. And see, I remember we had this one friend in high school, man. And we were wondering, how did he get these chicks? And then you wondering why he gets these chicks. And you're like, damn, why is he getting all these damn chicks? Because number one, you realize that his armpits smell like your favorite sub shop.
Damn.
He knew a bath like Moses knew Ethiopia or something. Like, God damn.
Did he work or have any type of paper?
Ethiopian woman. But he knew a bath like Christopher Columbus knew Chinese. Like, it was greatly impossible. Like, but then you realize the type of women he were around. The lower class women. Oh, no wonder you get these chicks. Because if their hound cooch stinks, they're not gonna mind you stinking because you're not complaining. Oh, it makes sense. But at the same, I would say to the young men in the chat, what type of woman are you looking for? Are you looking for Mrs. Right or Mrs. Right now? How many of us do the foolishness and looking for Mrs. Right now when we're looking for a wife, or vice versa? You're looking for, and then you wonder why this chick has no loyalty to you. Because once again, Josh, where does she belong?
To the streets.
You know this girl doesn't want you. You know that guy doesn't want you. I can change him. I can make them better. And we can look at him like, God, what the fuck happened? I got child support. I got all this shit. Once again, the power of the PUSSY. The reason why niggas dress up and try to look fly.
Exactly. It's like a kid that keeps going to the stove trying to touch that motherfucker while something's cooking. And you say it's hot, and they say, "Motherfucker, I know what I'm doing." I'm like, okay, well, learn the hard way.
Yeah. See, a long time ago, Charles Sr., Daddy Falk, or as my friends like to call him Falk Cartwright, used to tell me, if you chow a chick in the club, you leave it in the club. After y'all do whatever grown folks do, you leave it in the club. Like, why? Why can't I just get this beautiful woman who's for me? So what? She's been dancing with everybody. So what? She's been giving it up there. Boy, you gonna find out, motherfucker.
Mm-hmm.
And then when you start the fucking fragile, because come on now, we're gonna tell the truth to now, ladies. The most fragile thing in the world is a young boy's heart.
Yeah.
Because we're so naive. Blue pill, if you even suspect. Girls don't supposed to be like this. Wait a minute, my mommy told me girls don't even fart. When they have gas, it smells like roses and perfume. The next thing you know, this is the same chick who fucked the football team, the basketball team, if you got one, the wrestling team, and the referee's position. But yet, how many times you would accept her back? Playing your favorite love song, baby, come back.
You can blame it all on me.
Just all kinds of sweet nothings in her head. And then the fact of the matter, let's tell the real ugly truth. It doesn't even fucking respect you.
Not at all.
What? I wanted to have children. I wanted to have. Matter of fact, I'm gonna be so feminine, but I'm gonna be the one to give birth to the babies. And she's just looking at you in disgust. And also looking behind you because she's trying to fuck your best friend, if she hadn't already. And she's looking at you like poor son.
Mm-mm-mm.
And also for the ladies. Also for the ladies. You got the little simple thing going on. Even what the hell is a female simp, by the way?
I have no clue.
I want to know. Somebody put it in the chat. What the hell is a female simp?
That's like a female alpha male. It doesn't exist.
Well, yeah, that might be. That might be. Like, share, subscribe, hit the cash app, bless the little brothers. You know, the cognac and cigars go pay for themselves. I greatly appreciate all the love everybody's been sending. Woo! Everybody in there. You know, because we got some female simps out there. Just like, Sister George told us, and I'm glad she said the truth. When she was wearing the little uniforms that she hated and she called ugly, she was chasing the pretty boys and the basketball players and the football players. But how many of these chicks would have done the same for you? But guess what? These are the same people who, number one, would have, they would have done anything they wanted for that guy, spent money, with cars, did all this shit. How many times have you heard that one, Josh?
A lot.
Think about it. Oh, I bought this dude a car, some Gucci, some Prada. Even those 8 pairs of Versace glasses, and not even let him re-up on my tax check. Oh man, he said there are female simps. Yes, there are female simps.
But what is actually like the definition of that though?
Oh yeah, there are female simps out there. There are female simps.
Is a female simp a chick who dates a fuckboy or?
Well, you got to remember that. You got to remember that females do play a simpy role. We just don't like to admit it. And see, these are the chicks that you always hear doing all this great shit for these guys, and you're like, what the fuck? Like, who the fuck gave you this permission to fuck up all this money on this guy who was not interested in you? And see, females never like to say, I caught an L. They know they catch L's. They catch more L's than Lex Luger. Yeah. Catch more L's than a Brooklyn Brawler back in the 80s and 90s pro wrestling scene. But, see, we know females who spent money on products, on property, cars.
Hold on, Charles. I have to back out and come back in because my for some reason I can't hear you, and it won't let me fix the audio. Hold on, I'll be right back.
Oh no. Woo, yes, we are early tonight. Get all your friends and family. We are doing it. We are doing a 2-for-1 today. Right now, we're going to do it at the 6, and then we're going to go back to around 12-ish or 11-ish. So, can everybody hear me? Give me a woo if you can hear me clearly, because we might be having some technical difficulties.
Can you hear me?
I can hear you. Can you hear me?
I can hear you now.
See, we do have some female simps out there who buy a lot of this shit. Remember, I want to fix him. I believe in him. I want to be the GNA who works overtime.
Right.
And I'm gonna get this nigga. And we're gonna re-up this money. We're gonna live like Bonnie and Clyde, not knowing that Bonnie and Clyde got lit the fuck up. But still, we got these hood dreams and these little hood
Joker, or Joker and Harley Quinn, knowing damn well that Harley Quinn got smacked the fuck up.
Oh yeah, Harley Quinn's even though she has a doctorate in psychology, that shows you how fucking crazy she was.
Yeah, Harley Quinn fucked up her whole career. She was a what you call it? Psychiatrist. Fell in love with the Joker's goofy ass. Gave it all up for a life of crime.
But you gotta realize something. But you gotta realize something about Harley, right? Harley is like a lot of women who love the dark side. She loves the dark side, man.
Pretty much.
And the Joker was just a way to drop off that darkness. He was her excuse, if you will.
Right.
He was the excuse. So when you see when she became crazy, which she already was, by the way, she just needed that excuse to keep, the voice going. She just needed that excuse for those guys to keep going. So she was already crazy. She just needed the excuse to do so. That's all. It's just like a guy who's a sociopath. Like, why are you killing people? Why? Because it's fun. That's why.
I was just about to say that too. You took the words right out of my mouth.
Let me come in and come out. Yeah, now I can hear myself again. It's basically the same thing when you got a guy who's a drug addict. He doesn't want to leave the shit alone. He wants to make all the excuses in the world of being such,
Right.
but yet he's gonna hang around what? More people like him to make an excuse of why he's fucked up.
Yeah.
So we look at these people and we saying, why do you make dating so difficult? Date somebody who's good to you. Date somebody who means you well. Well, I don't want to do it because that person doesn't make my dick hard or my pussy wet. That person got more complication than quantum physics. But
Mm-hmm.
yeah, we lean to our own understanding. We want to go against what daddy and mommy said. This person ain't shit. And then we look at everybody else like it's not my fault when the person showed you signs in the beginning. I mean, billboards were less obvious.
Right.
And people say, well, also, Faulkner, you're being judgmental. You should be easy up on people. Fuck no.
Judgmental my ass. When you keep dating shitty niggas, you can't just sit your ass there and say, "Oh, niggas ain't shit." It don't work that way.
And
Evidently, you're the problem.
and here's the fucked up part, right? You're making it hard for me and my job and Josh's job for the ain't shit niggas. You wouldn't date ancient niggas if there weren't a fucking police department to back your ass out of it when it gets too real.
Right.
Oh, really? What you mean, Officer Faulkner? Let's prove it, damn it. What do you mean? If there wasn't an insurance policy called the police, a lot of motherfuckers be burned. I hate to be the bearer of bad news, but somebody needs to say the fucking truth. If there was an insurance policy that you could put that motherfucker back in his fucking place, you wouldn't date him. What's up, everybody? Oh, my man said catching more L's than the Cincinnati Bengals. Yes, Lord. If there was insurance policies like welfare, social services, you wouldn't fuck with them. Support. See, it's okay to fuck with lowbrow motherfuckers when you can be covered. You know, it's like some shitty nigga insurance. We'll cover you even if he didn't cover his dick.
You stupid.
Like it's just foreign. Like, well, you gotta understand, love is love. No, it isn't. Because you're not the ones paying for this shit. Hardworking people every day in America gotta pay for fucking taxes for you and cover your little escapade.
Yeah, Charles, you know, she's right. Love is love. That's why single motherhood is a fucking pandemic. That's the real pandemic.
You know?
And simping, too.
Shit, simping and bad kids kill more people than COVID.
You got so many bitch-ass niggas that's enabling this shit. Like, all right, let me give you an example. I was on Facebook earlier, and I seen a picture of a ticket short shorts, and some girl, she posted it and was like, "Oh man, if your girl goes out with these short shorts on, mind you, half of the ass cheeks showing, would you approve of it or would you feel insecure?" I like how she used the word insecure. Like, first of all, if my shorty is going outside with short shorts on and having the ass out, she belongs to the street. That's not my girlfriend. That's our girlfriend. Ain't that right, Charles?
Oh yeah, because I'm trying my best not to get a domestic.
Right. And that's the thing I don't understand. Like females think that, so, and that's not all females, but these hoes think that men are gonna just be okay with them doing whatever the fuck they want, and we're gonna be like, oh yeah, I approve of this because if you say it's okay, I say it's okay too. We're not children. We're not children. And we're not gonna put up with shit. And any nigga that do put up with shit is a fucking simp, and he puts his dick in his ass. He puts his own dick in his ass. So
I'm not gonna fucking sit there and allow you to put me in a predicament where I gotta go fight a nigga. Because if you wear the shorts, it's gonna be a domestic.
First of all,
Like,
that's an
no.
embarrassment to your man. Second of all,
It's an
even if
embarrassment to
if you
yourself.
cheat on your man, that's a bigger embarrassment to him too. That nigga don't want to be associated with you, but yet you want a ring. You want a big house with a dog and kids and white picket fence. Get the fuck out of here. Just because Cardi B married and Nicki Minaj is married and she's pregnant, don't mean that you will be.
Like remember, even Nicki Minaj had to marry beneath her level. Like, I mean, you gotta realize it. It's like, yo, you're not gonna win.
Right.
It's like, why would you wear those shorts unless you're? I can understand if you're on the beach or you're going swimming, but if you're going to do that, and that's just your outer wear of how you just gonna normally dress, bro. We got a problem.
Yo, the funny thing is, hey, so the funny thing is, yesterday, me and my girl, we went to Captain James, right? And and the funny thing is about the topic of short shorts. There was this dude that walked in the restaurant with his girl. She had short shorts on, and he kind of was looking embarrassed or whatever. And she gonna give him her phone and tell him, "Oh, take a picture of me," because it was like, Captain James Landing is like outside by the water or whatever. And he was like looking kind of embarrassed to take the picture. I'm like, man, your girl belongs to the street. What the fuck? Why are you allowing this? For pussy? Come on, man.
Obviously.
I would move the fuck on. And I mean, her ass cheeks were showing out too.
I mean, every time she walked, it sounded like a round of applause.
Exactly.
Like, shit. Like, it's no different than women who say, I want a guy that looks like a man, but yet you're dating a guy who got tighter jeans on than you.
Right.
I mean, what? It's the damn thing. You and your man shopping Forever 21. Like, really? Like, whatever happened to happen? Just a teensy bit of class? Just a teensy bit?
Right.
Is it too much to ask?
No.
I deserve this too. Really?
But at the end of the day, we got to be okay with it. My bad. I'm over here eating some plantains. These motherfuckers are good, son.
You know that's gonna be the quote. You know that's gonna be the quote of the day, right?
What?
Like, everybody gonna quote you. These motherfuckers are good.
Hell yeah! Shoot, I love my little plantanos. It's awesome.
You know, I can say that because I'm 1% white.
That's right.
Actually, 5%.
Hey, my last name ain't Irish for nothing.
Like, come over here. We'll give you a bombastic reading. Well, let me know. Oh my goodness. Where racist jokes never get old. I know everybody's shaking their damn head. You bleeding fucking serious. Oh my goodness. You know what also makes dating very difficult?
What?
Not being honest to what you actually like. Always have the guy. Dating has became like a space game. You got like possible. Like, I got this guy here who's gonna pay for dinner. I got the guy who's like my straight gay friend. He's straight, but I talk to him like he was gay. He listens all the time. And then you got the one guy who blows your back out with like the 11-inch dick and shit. But you know he ain't shit. But you don't want to. You're not gonna give him up because yeah, your regular boyfriend is fucking your brains out.
And then don't forget about the food guy and the weed man. The food guy, he don't get no pussy, but the weed man, oh, he ain't just licking that pussy, but he's sniffing that butt too.
I mean,
Yeah, aroma.
it depends on the weed man. If he got loud, he's in. But
What
he
about the
got.
perp? He ain't in if he got that perp.
I mean, hey, if she wants to get wild, who says you don't let her get wild?
Man, it's any type of weed. A chick will let a nigga pee on her. It don't make a difference. And don't have the edibles now. Shit.
Oh yeah, your body is what?
Your body is a porta potty.
See, I'm just like you gotta have a little bit of respect for yourself. Which in the dating market, I've noticed that that shit dropped to like fucking abysmal levels. Like, I'm gonna buy this girl a ring. What has she done to earn that ring? Nothing. Okay. Yeah, about that. Let's focus back up on this one again, kid. Do you really want to be with this person, knowing that she doesn't give a fuck about you?
Exactly. And that's my thing. Don't reward bad behavior. Don't be Will Smith and have all your shit exposed to the media. Then take the bitch to the Bahamas because happy wife, happy life. Man, get the
Do you
fuck
know
out of
how
here.
much? Do you know how much that resort is a day?
Let me tell you something. I'd rather be broke and happy than to be married to somebody and be fucking miserable.
How the fuck I'm gonna reward you at a resort and I'm paying $23,000 a day to stay at the motherfucker?
Yeah. You know what? Controversial statement of the day. This is why we got niggas like OJ running around. Ain't nobody doing this shit. Nobody gonna nobody gonna buy you birthday cake for
I'm
cheap. Get the
surprised.
fuck out of here. You
I'm
crazy?
surprised you don't have any dark motherfuckers out there that not wearing t-shirts that said OJ was right. Like I'm surprised you don't have any like that.
Hey, look, listen. It's like New Jack said when he talked about OJ. It's the Lord's work. Fuck out of
Jesus,
here.
I'm not condoning it.
I don't
But
condone the shit either. But at the end of the day, if you ask him for it, it's gonna happen. I'm sorry.
I mean, she did put herself in a very peculiar predicament.
If you're gonna cheat, do the shit in silence. Don't be out there with it like, hey, dick in my mouth. Oh, you caught me. Oh, we won together.
I mean, she was throwing that motherfucker around like an elephant that throws his trunk when he's in the middle of the rain.
Mm-hmm.
Like,
Shit.
the 23,000, that's more than some people make a year, dude.
Right. Then they get
Mhm.
divorced and they come to the divorce table talk about I want this, and this. Bitch,
I'm
what?
surprised.
You wasn't with him shooting at the gym. You wasn't
I'm
with him on the
surprised.
football field. You weren't getting tackled.
I'm surprised. I'm just looking at. I can tell you during that entire interview, he's probably like, "Damn, how much would a sniper cost?"
Mm-hmm.
You
Shoot, I
probably.
deserve this. This is why divorce is
This is the reason why modern relationships are just done because not. It's damn near almost extinct. You're like it, even for black women. I mean, what is it? They're getting married at what, 23, 26%, but we're not the ones committing, right? When you find a motherfucker who wants to commit, it's like
the only
total
thing you
fucking
deserve is waking up in the fucking morning because God let you wake up.
yeah.
Fuck out of here.
I deserve the highest class of man, even though I'm gonna be like bouncing balls all over my face like a circus seal.
Yeah.
And some simp is gonna reward this shit. That's the scary part. No matter how much we speak about this, some simp is gonna
Charles, can you
reward
hear
this
me?
behavior. Yep, I can hear you.
Shit. Hold on.
That's why I buy toilet paper, soap, bed sheets, and candy and shit. See, this is the reason why you're going through this extinction of marriage. You're going through this extinction of relationships. Nobody believes in shit anymore. Why do I have to commit to you if there's no reason to do so? There's no benefits.
Facts.
Think about it. We're more married than our women. What do we get out of this loyalty that we give them? We get a swift kick in the balls with steel-toed boots with spikes on the end.
Mm-hmm.
You won't even tell your guy. And here's the part. Josh and I, and even Chaos will say, we know it's not all women.
No,
We
you
get
know
know
women.
it's not all
Not all
women.
women at all.
But there's a lot of fucked up women out there who got their children's father, ex-husband on child support, and he doesn't deserve to be. He's taking care of the kids 6 times a Sunday, and most of the time he's still taking care of your ass. But yet, a lot of times you see a lot of these guys not on child support is because number one, if the chick was on child support and took you down to child support, she'd end up paying. I don't think these motherfuckers aren't stupid.
Oh yeah. I mean, shit. You know what I'm saying? You already know, bro. You already know my situation. Females will take the good niggas on child support and take Ray Ray and Pookie for nothing.
Oh
Nothing.
yeah,
You know,
especially if they can room hustle the fucking state. Jesus Christ.
yeah, because a lot of females, not all, a lot of females see their children as a meal ticket.
I'll say this. I'll say this. This might be controversial, but you might want to pull your ears up to it. If there was no benefits of having children, such as Section 8 child support and such, with a lot of these children will be in dumpsters,
Yeah.
if not aborted. Or they would have no problem giving the child to the father. Best case scenario.
But
For
you
one,
know, they don't want the fathers to have the kids because it's control. It's about control.
on their end, not us. We don't give a fuck.
Yeah.
I don't look at my son's mother and I want control over her. Shit. One of the happiest days of my life when she got pregnant by another dude. Yes. Yes. Now you're gonna see what I go through.
I'm still waiting for my baby mother to get pregnant by somebody else because to this day I'm still being terrorized. So, you know.
Yeah. But yeah, when we try to school people of this shit, it's almost like you got a lot of industries trying to shut shit down about telling the truth. Why are you talking? Why are you talking to the teenage boys about female nature?
Because
Why
they need
not?
to hear the truth before they make a mistake. You know what I'm saying?
And you know what I noticed?
What was that? Hello?
A
Hello?
lot of
Yeah.
a lot of
That's
people
okay.
will actually keep guys like us from talking to teenage boys about the true nature of females.
Charles,
Think about it.
I just missed what you just said. You said a lot of women are getting mad at men,
So talking to
teenage boys about female fucking nature. Are you
yes,
serious?
I am dead
So,
serious. I'm as serious
so,
as 9/11.
so it seems to me that you want your own son to get the same con game that you did to your so-called baby daddy that had him. So you perpetuate a degenerate lifestyle.
I mean,
Is this what is really going on here? Say don't teach it. So what's the boy with this? So you can play when these boys start fucking your daughters, knock them up, and say, oh, no, you don't give a fuck. Let's keep it 100.
I'll put it to you even further, Chaos, and this is going to be goddamn true. There's a lot of mothers out there who will betray their sons to their child's mother just so she can see the grandchildren.
Right.
Wow.
I've seen it plenty of times. Give the child back to a trifling ass mother just so she can be promised to see the grandchildren. Don't give a fuck how the boy doing. The one she birthed, by the way, and will betray him But guess what? We'll call this shit all kinds of bitches when he's around, but but helping her out, figure out a way to fucking destroy him. Ain't that about a bitch?
I know, right?
That's crazy.
Then you got a lot of bitter baby mothers that will do shit to hurt the children just to get back at the baby father. Oh well, you can't see my our kid because blah blah. Motherfucker, whatever problems we got, but don't take it out on the child. That's why kids grow up to hate their fucking parents.
Think about
I
it.
hate that.
Think about it. You got a lot of kids out here and a lot of adults who hate their father only because they hear one side of the story.
Yeah.
One side of the damn story they hear. I hate me. Like, I hate him. My mama told me. I mean, I was looking at, what is it, Ayala Man's name? There was this chick who told everybody, including her daughters, the reason why she moved away from her ex-husband is because he molested her children. For 20 something years, this is what her children thought was true. Come to find out, the bitch admitted she lied.
And didn't apologize either. Did she apologize? Or am I
No,
tripping? Well,
she did it.
she
She
didn't.
did it because she was
Shit.
fucking hurt. She did it because she was hurt. Her feelings. She didn't give a fuck about her
I'll put
children.
20 nigga, I'll put $20 on it right now that her bitch ass cheated. But yet, I'm sorry. I'm sorry that I lied and I'm a piece of fucking shit. You know what I'm saying?
But
It's
yeah,
ridiculous. A lot of females today make me sick. Everybody want to be wise, but at the same time, you act like Cardi B. You can't be worshiping hoes and act like a hoe, but want to be a wife.
but yeah,
But doing right and walking the straight and narrow is fucking corny. It's not the thing. It's not the end thing to do.
but yet, what kills me is I hear a lot of chicks talking about good women, and there's good women out there, believe it or not. Contrary to popular belief, there's plenty of good women out there. A decent, a
Nigga, we
small
call
decent amount.
nigga, we call it unicorns. We call that unicorns around here.
Oh yeah, you think Shiva Princess of Power ride on that motherfucker? Goddamn Pegasus. And
Mm,
and it's funny
nigga said Pegasus.
because you know what's funny about it? If a lot of black women control the media, which they do, believe it or not, in the black community they really do. Why don't you control the media of showing y'all to be great mothers and wives?
Nigga, you said control the media. What the fuck you think Black Lives Matter is? Black women control that.
No, actually, it's a Jewish guy
Whole movement was not about black.
in control of that shit. So
Look
you
how
look at you look at this shit and you notice how you see this whole movement going on, but yet you want no change on how people view you. And I'm just like, even if you hate your men, at least lie to say we're a united front. God damn. But if I was, like Tyler Perry and I made, my favorite movies, the nigga ain't shit movies, I'd be a billionaire too.
especially dark skinned niggas ain't.
But this is the part.
Mm-hmm.
And it sucks because you have good women out there and they gotta suffer through the same shit with the scallywags. You got legitimately good
And they
women
want to turn all alpha men into somebody that's gay.
you got legitimately good women out there and they gotta be grouped in with a bunch of scallywags. That's the hurtful part of this shit, yo. Like, really? We're gonna group the scallywags in with the good ones. And then next thing you know, when it comes to the mating and dating choices of young boys becoming young men, they're not going to be able to tell the difference because it's like a game of Transformers.
more than meets the eyes. Transformers, scallywags among your eyes. I'm back. So I'm just wondering, like, are we promoting the best possible versions of ourselves in this mating market? What you think, Josh? Hello?
Yeah, I'm here. Oh, hello. Oh, he probably jumped out. I might still have to tackle the day marking, dude. You know what I'm saying? Just shoot my shot. You know what I'm saying? I know
Yep.
the challenge is gonna be very interesting. You hear me? You hear me?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I said it's gonna be very challenging. Even I have to start tackling the state market again. You get me, bro?
No, they're not gonna send her to jail for lying because lying females are treasured.
It's not just, and it's like, yo, you gotta realize something. It's like you gotta realize something. You want to be able to promote the best possible shit about you without sacrificing yourself for tough shit. Like really,
Right.
you know, if I don't want to look like, if I don't want somebody to call me a thug and all this other derogatory shit, it's bad enough me being a black man in America. People are gonna think one way and another about me. Why confirm what the fuck they think of me?
Hey Charles, can I piggyback over what you just said?
Yeah.
Because my thing is, it reminds me of Megan the horse, fuck the stallion, the horse, and when she got shot in that big fat hoof by what's that nigga name? I don't give a fuck. It ain't important because he's a nobody.
You want
Anyways,
to too short?
but she gonna have the audacity to say black women are so unprotected. Listen, bitch, you gonna be the worst type of dude. You gonna be a thug, get shot in the foot and say black women are unprotected. No, motherfucker, that was your choice. Your choice. Nobody told you to put that thug dick in your mouth. Nobody told you to do that. If you like it, that's what you like. But at the end of the day, admit that you like it. Know the risk. Know the risk. Nigga, if I stick my dick in a hornet's nest, you don't think my dick is gonna get stung? That's the logic that people don't fucking get. And it pisses me off. Now, it doesn't piss me off that that a lot of females date niggas that ain't good for them. It pisses me off that they want to be the victims. What the fuck is up with this victim culture? Like,
That's
don't be the
because
victim. Expect what you get.
yeah. That's because when you're the victim, you can't be responsible. You can't be responsible for your actions or what happened to you.
Right.
You can't be. You can't be the victim. You can be the victim, meaning that whatever happened in my relationship was not my fault. I dated Donnie the dickhead, but he was intoxicated. It was an entanglement. Instead of saying a man and a woman up, saying, ah, you know what? I fucked up. I should have done it. I was in it. I didn't do it. But guess what? You know, you want people to actually respect you as a human being and as an adult, and just say, you know what, I did it, I fucked it up, I was the one who created this mess. It's not your fault. But no, when you wake up words like entanglement or he traps me, he did this. I mean, it's one of those things when you go into life and say, you know what, something don't seem right.
Facts.
Instead of saying, hey, I messed up this relationship, I'm to blame. You know, nobody wants to hear that shit. I certainly wouldn't want to. What about you folks? Hey Josh, you there?
Sorry, I'm at the gas station, and these two. Hold on.
All
All
right.
right. Can anybody hear me good now?
Oh, you can get that.
All right. Let me say something about these special character words women like to use to hide over their bullshit. That, accountability is not in the psyche of women in our community. Um, you pick who you pick, you know. Now, regardless, I'm not sure the relationship between them two when that incident happened, but there's always a middle ground. I still haven't heard that middle ground yet, to be honest with you. And to find that what you put out in the universe, just like any man, if he puts out death, death is going to come to him. This same thing applies to the other gender, which is women. You put up songs that
Yeah.
you're strong, independent, you are savage, you're this and that. That's beautiful, that's nice. But like any savage, savages get dealt with. You get me? Whether we don't like it or not.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And the first thing, and hold on, let me say this about the savage nonsense, right? That it's obvious women going to start caping for this is because it's a celebrity.
Oh
You
yeah.
get me? And
It's a lot
obviously,
of
if this was a black celebrity saying the opposite, like the Stephen Jackson about baby mamas, which women got in their fucking feelings, and all that stuff, we hear all this bullshit. But on the other hand, when they say, I just don't feel protected, well, you shouldn't be feel protected because one, if your woman doing all this by herself, then what the fuck do you think is gonna happen? No man
That's
in their
right.
goddamn mind is gonna be this protecting a random woman just like that. Even in this community we
Yeah.
are where there's other people, if they see how you conduct yourself a certain way, and let me tell you straight up, let's keep it real. Let black women understand. All the racist cultures, they don't worry about this thing about protection because their women on the average act the fuck right.
Yeah.
I mean, I
On the
mean,
average.
I mean, non-black. Let's keep it real, guys. I mean, non-black women act the way how us act towards the opposite sex, regardless with the black man or non-black man. It's not pretty, right? So what protects you to ask when you start doing run your mouth for no reason, do all this stupid shit? You
Right.
gotta conduct yourself in front of society as to like you got some goddamn motherfucking sense. And throughout the last few decades, when it comes to our citizens, they're not conducting themselves proper when they're out here in the environment. Especially if you're single. There's a certain protocol as a woman or what they call feminine woman or this that you should carry yourself. If you carry yourself like a certain savage, you're gonna be treated like a savage. That's why women don't understand in America
Facts.
you actually have it good. Outside America, do that bullshit over there. You will get Turner like no tomorrow. You think I Turner was bad?
And if none of you listen and believe it,
Shit.
look,
That's what I'm saying.
if none of y'all listen and believe it, you better watch 90 Day Fiance. Oh God. And then on a quick side note, nah, my mic was off because there was two crackhead white bitches trying to jump in my car. Cause they talk about one chick was like, we need to ride up the hill. I got a broken rib. I said, I don't give a fuck. Shit, you don't run up to a random black dude and say, oh, I need a ride. Get the fuck out of here. I don't know you, bitch.
Charles there. I will be speaking, but like I'm
You,
like,
you know what's funny? I gotta piggyback off the protection piece. Do you hear me?
yeah, I'm here.
Yeah, it's like you want a motherfucker to protect you, but yet you constantly put yourself in dangerous situations. This is not going to be the last. You would think that she's going to learn her lesson with this guy shooting her. Like, think about it.
Go ahead.
You're going to put yourself in this dangerous predicament and say, we're not protected. You put yourself in this situation.
In a very dangerous
Protect,
situation,
protect your damn self.
especially a man. And mind you, we already know the reputation of a lot of brothers in the industry. Okay,
Uh-huh.
especially somebody like as small as Tory Lanez, which I didn't know that man was a short man. And I said, obviously he's gonna act aggressive and like because look at it, this man has a Napoleon complex, and he's one of them low level tuggy tug dudes from what they call it from Canada. If you look at most of his music and even the video stuff, when somebody he's a shooter and all that stuff, what do you expect? But you know, a
Well,
lot of people
well, he
like that
wasn't a
because
liar.
he ain't lying, he not lying. So and think about this. I keep 100 so I women to understand. Y'all like that shit. So don't come here and bitch about you get shot.
I got
If
shot for real.
somebody say you shouldn't shoot me, but what you expect? He said he's a shooter. You know? I mean, come on. See, this is the problem. I don't. Let me tell y'all something. It's gonna come to a point. Man, grown men, just ignore it. If they say this shit, just ignore it. I say, oh really? Okay. Good luck. Cause remember, when they do these things, it's always about attention at the end of it. Because what outcomes do you expect? You're gonna keep doing the same thing, so you expect the same fucking result. You know what I'm saying? You said me, and this is my thing, tell a lady. If you gonna act right, you gonna get fucked up. It's that simple. There's no way around it. That's why they don't respect no man's authority or any of that. They get in these dangerous situations by choice, and at the end they say, "Oh, you know what I should do? Well, you should fucking listen." And I'm gonna tell you another thing, bro. Can y'all hear me? I was talking to one young sister. Y'all hear me? I gotta let this out. And I hope I don't sound too the background. Not there. She asked. She posted something on Facebook. Matter of fact,
Who's that?
I want one people to hear me good. They turn move something. Can y'all hear me?
bro.
Point it.
Let me
There
tell
we
you this.
go.
This is something true. She posted some on the book, right? And she was asking for advice about men, right? Because she's been talking to this dude for some time now, and she feels this dude wants to take her and from where he's at in a different state and pay for the ticket for her to come see him, right? So I asked in more detail because I had to ask some serious questions. I said, "Does he have kids?" He said, "Yes." How many? He has a few. Okay. What he does for a living? She told me this man works, but he's trying to become an artist. I said, "Okay. How old is he?" He's the same age as you, Charles, right? Some people say, "Wait, hold on.
Uh-huh.
This man don't even got. He works not for, but trying to be an artist, and he's going to pay for ticket to go see him." I asked her, "Do you have kids?" She does. So I'm saying, no, don't do that. Stay your ass where you at. You know what I'm saying? If you really interested, you come take a flight, come see you. Don't go nowhere, and you have a child that like this. Don't go nowhere, and no one else is watching your child. You get me? Don't do it. You know. So she agreed
Yeah.
with it. But see, I couldn't tell if any other man would tell the honest and tell a woman certain things like this, some actual thing that they want to hear from an actual man, what to do for advice like that, they will push to the side and say, "Well, fuck you, don't know enough. I'm gonna do it anyway." Imagine something happened to you.
But you
Now,
probably
if you
say,
got killed
but
or
you
something
probably
happened,
say,
God knows happens. Now, who's gonna take care of your child? Because first of all, this dude doesn't seem like he has no actual track record. Because if we say he's gonna become an artist, and he works 9 to 5. First of all, you don't go nowhere if you never seen this person. Period. You know what I'm saying? Another state. I don't deal with these long distance relationship nonsense. You get me? The way how
Which
things are
doesn't work.
in this environment. You know what I'm saying? Now, if you're by yourself, you know, kids, I mean, you don't rarely ask that advice, but you have kids. So let's say, no, you don't do that as a woman.
Well, why are you looking for a man out of state with a kid? Does she work?
And to her, now she is working. You get me? But you know, it's like, you know, some women at a certain age, they're trying to hope to get married and all, which is fine, it's good, nothing's wrong with that. But like I told her, if
How
you never
many
see this dude and this dude's
fairy
paying
tales?
just to take you to go see him, I ask him what he does for a living. It just draws red flags. You get me? So I told him not even about it, entertain it. Especially a man that say he's trying to be an artist and he's in his late 30s. You get me?
Right.
If you try to be a music artist, that's a young person saying. You get me? Once you reach a certain age, it's time to find a career, work a 9 to 5, do something else. You should not be sitting there trying to go out and try to be an artist at a certain age.
Yeah, fucking 40 years old. That's bum nigga shit.
No. The only person that got away with this was 2 Chainz. But not everybody is 2 Chainz. You get me? And his career didn't last that long as an artist. That's my check.
Please, he only had a couple of hits. That was it. He ain't been
That
relevant
was
in over
it.
5
So
years, bro.
so yeah. He was the only one, and I don't know any other artist gonna do what he did. So I don't want these grown fucking men who feel say you can have a rap career at a certain age. No, you put that shit to the side and you start being productive like everybody else. Work the job or do something else. But you should not be at a certain age trying to now say I'm trying to push to be a music career. I mean, come on, man. So
like really?
That's all.
Like people still do that shit?
Right.
I mean, yeah. And I don't want to clown
that shit.
Yeah, I don't want to clown nobody, but I'm just hearing and I said, see, these are questions remember, a lot of women need guidance, bros. That said, they need to hear from another opinion, from an actual man. And I was glad to give her that little advice. You
But
get me?
probably saved her life or saved her the waste of fucking money and time of going to go see like this is the reason why relationships nowadays are such bullshit to me. You spending all your time and money on niggas with no potential. Like here's the part of the relationship expertise. Who's teaching you this shit? Who's teaching you how to pick men?
Yeah.
Like, why did you stay with the man that you were supposed to be, that you had the children by? What happened?
Yeah.
What the fuck went on?
Yeah, I agree.
What went on? You can't tell me that you're wifey material if the guy you had kids by didn't wipe you up first.
Right.
He had you at your best when you had no children, when you probably were in better shape. You were younger. So let's tell the truth and shame the devil. What the fuck is going on here?
But yeah, they look for a decent man. They look for a decent man when they fat and shit, looking like Yokozuna. What type of shit is that?
Old Bam Bam Bigelow for a bit shit.
When parts just be clapping out their ass at that point.
And it's the same thing for dudes, man. Like, who taught you how to pick women?
Yep.
But remember, bro, that a lot of them don't know how to pick men because the mother, regardless of choice he make, and not involving the father in their daughter's life, this is what happens. You get me? Now, if a dude doesn't want nothing to do with you in the child, then yeah, that's what it is. That means now your selection has to be very much stricter. You know what I'm saying? Because he put a baby on and he didn't even want to play his role. You know what I'm saying? But like I said, when you fall for these little characters for looks and what they want to call potential, whatever you want to call it, if he's have this and that, no, it has to be something more than that. Because a lot of these dudes nowadays, it's gonna be just want a quick smash and keep it pushing.
Yeah.
We've got to sacrifice looks and say, what can you do? Are you productive? Is your character good? All these little things. I'm now convinced that if the man don't even have none of those above, you should not even entertain him now at this point in your life. Because most dudes now, today's society, they're just looking for a quick smash and pass. You know, very few men that even our age, Charles, or a little older, looking for something anything longer. And if they do, they'll probably take a young girl. But the problem is, a lot of these dudes gonna probably waste time with young girls too. Some of them, not all. You get me? Because it's always the mindset of a man. You know what I'm saying? What he wants. You know?
Yeah, it's like just be fucking honest. Are you looking for a husband? Are you looking for a wife? You're complicating the shit. Like, well, she got potential. Really? Really? Fucking really? Like, let's not lie to ourselves right now. You say she got fucking potential because she got an ass like a dumpster and shit. But we forgot. Don't trust the big button with smile. I guess for the ladies, don't trust the big dick in a wink. But when you say these logical things to people, and you're like, yo, what are you dealing with this chick for? If you know that she wasn't about shit.
Right.
At some point, you're gonna be the person to blame, and not that woman. At some point, you're gonna be the one who's gonna have to face the music, especially being the man. Just like if I'm gonna go tell a woman, you need to get yourself in shape, you need to get yourself being pleasant, you need to do everything you can do to be a proper lady. The same shit goes for the men. How much are you putting into your investment, which is ultimately going to be you. Ultimately, you're going to have to like tell somebody what is up. You're going to have to be honest to yourselves, people. How many times have we went out and put our dick on the crack table, dealing with motherfuckers that we shouldn't? And I say this not to be, a negative person or a jackass about it. I say it because a lot of us don't even know what the fuck we're looking for. A lot of us are lost in the sauce, man.
Oh yeah.
We're expecting broken people to help us. We're picking up the slack because we got this bastardized version of a healthy relationship from a lot of our parents and grandparents, and we're looking for a life raft. And I like to quote Art and Style. Shout out to the professor. I'll throw you a life raft, but I'm not going to jump in the sea and drown with you.
Right.
And it goes back into actually knowing that you have a problem and seeking counseling to improve upon the problem. Because the more you neglect something, the worse it's going to get, man. When we look at the relationships, when we look at the broken children we're building, we can't say this is all good. We can't legitimately say that we're doing well. So
this is what I'm going to say. We're going to have to look deep into what type of monsters we're creating. Because right now, in this community, we're like Dr. Frankenstein. And we're playing God, or being coy about playing God, or resurrecting an abomination. And we're cursing our next generation or two to something that we didn't even take the time to study in an effort that was put in. So, really, take the time to speak to your young ladies and young men. Teach them etiquette. Teach them how to be husbands and wives. Save the community while it's worth saving. Or guess what? You can't complain about what's going to happen afterward. You can't complain about not finding a husband, even if you have children and you're a single mother. Get in shape, get some etiquette, be cordial, be submissive. If you're a single guy, get in shape, be charming, have some etiquette, be a little worldly, meaning travel a little, speak on different subjects, improve your plight so you can get the best possible mate and still provide a healthy environment for those children that's going to be in a potentially blended family. Now, what we're going to do, we're going to end the stream, and we're going to come back around 11ish, 12ish, and we're going to talk about a different subject. We're going to do some, go back to the cigars and the liquors.
I know that's right.
I'm going to come back to you full force again. Thank you all for the support and love. God bless and peace. The king of the late nights is going to be back later on. Be ready, folks.
That's right. Woo!